I was always taught that education was a key to success. It's the important foundation to become all that you have and the potential to become. It is also a salute to our forebears who toiled and paved the way for you and I to be able to pick and to choose a path for your life and for you to pursue it. Take advantage.
Education wasn't immediately important to me. In fact, in high school, I was maybe a BC student. It didn't really start to matter until I had to pay for it myself when I got my degrees. And so I was looking for ways to help me pay for it, and I found the Miss America system. And fortunately, in 2005, I won the title of Miss Ohio, and I was able to represent our state at Miss America in January of 2006. And through my years of competition, I actually earned over $32,000 in scholarships, which of course helped me get my bachelor's and master's degrees. And I can tell you without a shred of doubt that every single career success can be tied directly back to getting those degrees. So the importance of education is huge for me. And in fact, I look forward to soon start a Doctor of Education.
My education journey, it was huge. Yes, I struggled in school. Even my freshman year in college, I definitely struggled a lot. But once I was able to learn my study skills and dedicate time to fighting back against my struggles in the classroom, I was able to start seeing some success and started to grow my confidence. That confidence really helped me achieve a master's degree. Like I said earlier, if you'd ask you in 2009, hey, are you going to be a counselor? I probably wouldn't have told you that. If you would ask me, are you going to pursue a master's degree after your 4 years of college, I probably would have looked at you like you were nuts. This was truly a dream come true, and it truly took a lot of hard work over the course of 4 years of undergrad, 3 years working in business in corporate America, and then another 3 years while working full-time doing master's work.
Needless to say, I wouldn't be a doctor without an education. It's not even remotely possible. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without a solid education. I'd say the education at Jackson actually gave me an advantage in life, having access to advanced classes, invested teachers, even being given the chance by Jackson to take a medical terminology course at Hoover. That set me up for success as well. Sometimes I didn't really know how significant what I was learning would be later in college and then again in med school and even beyond. And a lot of people don't really realize that even just the act of learning, it teaches you something beyond the content you're studying. Medical school was a lot of material in a very short period of time, and the education I had before med school gave me the tools I needed to adapt and figure out how to learn things quickly. Even in residency, we relied on our supervising doctors and attendings educating us on what they learned through their experience, things that you wouldn't really get in a medical school textbook. So being a great doctor requires lifelong learning and education. But no matter what career you choose, knowledge and education, even if informal, is key to mastering your craft. Participating in extracurricular activities in school and even outside of school makes a huge difference in someone's development. Not to mention it looks great on college applications. During my time at Jackson, I ran track and cross country, and I also sang in the choir. I found that this made my time in school way more exciting and rewarding. It's definitely important to participate in extracurricular activities because it helps you cultivate your interests outside of education. It enhances your social skills. It gives you an early introduction into setting and achieving goals. It makes for wonderful memories when you inevitably get old and start reminiscing on your youth. It also helps you figure out what you like and dislike, what you're good at, what you can achieve with work ethic, and all of these things help you select an ideal career in the future. Plus, there may come a time in life when you can't really do fun things because of adult responsibilities, so you want to take advantage of any opportunity to enjoy life to the fullest while you can.
During my time at the high school, I participated in 2 extracurriculars, played for Mr. Byros for 4 years, varsity for 2 years, and I also marched in the marching band for 3 years in the drum section. I was a snare drummer primarily in the marching band, and then obviously in concert band and percussionist. Both of these extracurricular activities showed me, number one, band showed me I was more than just an athlete. I think sometimes for black folks, we deem us to be musicians or rappers specifically, or just athletes. I was able to learn that I was more than that, and I learned a lot about discipline, a lot about leadership, learned about working amongst my peers. These lessons that I learned truly follow me throughout my life. Even here at the Gentle Shepherd, I work in a team of 18 clinicians. When I worked in corporate America, I worked in big teams, and the discipline that I learned on the soccer field and in the marching band and in the classroom and concert band all carried me throughout my life.
Ultimately, I don't know that it matters whether or not you participate in extracurriculars in school. However, I was a member of band and choir and show choir, and I auditioned for and participated in as many musicals as I did, and I even helped out with set design. So for me, it was a way that I could find other people who were passionate about my interests and connect with them on a different and possibly deeper level, simply because we were able to participate in things that weren't a part of the regular school curriculum. And a lot of those people, especially around the musicals and choir, I'm still friends with to this day. So I think it helps you to find your people if you might be struggling in finding your people in just a regular academic setting.
Does it make a difference if you do or do not participate in extracurriculars in school? Let me tell you, it makes a difference. I believe that it teaches you balance. It teaches you multitasking. And it also allows you to have a more enriched engagement with your peers outside of your classrooms. Essentially, it helps to find what captures your attention. And in whatever captures your attention may possibly be a career path.
I say it's absolutely a must to participate in some type of school activity. For me personally, my sophomore year made a big difference. That's when I joined the wrestling team. During that period, I met one of my mentors. He was a great influence on my life besides my parents and grandparents. But he gave me a lot of advice. And also I met some of my dearest friends. And 46 years later, I'm still friends with those guys like Doug Zakor, Rayfield McDonald, Tom Chapini. So again, I think it's key to participate in some type of extracurricular activities.